Greetings, everybody. My name is Robert Sean Kennedy. I'm going to be your history instructor for the semester spring 2016. So here we go. What we're doing here is an orientation to get you oriented with the specifics and particulars of this course so you can jump in with both feet running in this course. The thing that I notice with a lot of students who get tripped up in internet courses is they assume the expectations, and that's what I want to clear up here. Any assumptions. So if there's anything unclear, or if you just need simple clarification, like, did I hear that right? That's perfectly fine. Contact me. And the way to contact me is not by telephone, even though I list my telephone here, is through email. You can call me, but I probably won't get back to you for maybe a day or two, sometimes up to 3 days, depending on when you call. If you email me, I'll get back to you actually quite promptly, usually within a couple of hours, if not sooner. If I go more than 24 hours without getting back to you, please don't hesitate to email me back. I will not find it rude or pushy or anything like that. If I don't get back to you within a day, something went wrong. So please email me back. But yeah, my email address is listed right here, robertkennedyhistoryteacher@gmail.com. So please use that email address if you have a specific question. Office hours are listed right here, so please take a look at that. I'm usually available in the mornings, so that's a good time to reach me, but you can make an appointment. All required resources. First thing you want to notice is that there is no, let me put that all in yellow here just so you see it. There is no required textbook to purchase, so if you happen to have purchased one for this course for some strange reason, please return it promptly. The CELI page, you have to sign up for the CELI page. CELI page is a way of communicating via cell phone. You could use your desktop for this, but this makes it quite convenient. If you have a quick question for me or any other students, you can basically text each other. Please enroll in that promptly. It is required for the course. And how you do it is you click the link, and it will give you directions on how to download the app depending on your device. Again, you could use it from your desktop as well, or you can download the app. But if you want to join and take a look at it, it's right there. It should open up. Yep, opens up to something like this, and away it goes. Okay, and so you just basically type in messages, and I will post announcements here and occasionally extra credit questions. So just want to make sure everyone was clear on what that was. So please sign up for that promptly. Let's see. Update your browser. Please do that promptly. If you use something besides Chrome or Mozilla, I suggest just Google your browser. You want to just make sure that your browser is updated with Blackboard, essentially. You also want to make sure that you have cleared your cookies. So please do that promptly as well so you don't get fouled up ahead of time. The other thing that you need to download for this course is Lockdown Browser. You cannot take an exam without Lockdown Browser. So basically you download this app to your PC or to your Mac. And then when you're ready to take an exam, including the orientation exam, you will log in through that browser. It's just like a normal browser, like Internet Explorer or Safari or Mozilla or whatever, but this one won't allow you to open up other browsers while you are taking an exam. So do that promptly. If you need a little bit more clarification, here's about right there is about a 3-minute tutorial, so please take a look at that. Okay, real quick, make sure you do take the orientation exam by the 22nd at 11:59 p.m. It's open now, so you could take it sooner rather than later. You will not be allowed to proceed if you do not successfully complete the orientation exam by the due date. So please do so, January 22nd, 11:59 p.m. And you have to earn 100% on it in order to proceed. Now, you can take it as many times as you need to, so don't fret if you don't have all of the answers right away. But simply what you're going to do is watch maybe 2 videos, and there'll be a study guide with that. Have that study guide with you so you can write down the questions, the responses to the questions, because I can just go through them and you could respond accordingly. And then as soon as you are done with that, then you are able to move on to the content. So get it done sooner so you can kind of get ahead. The secret to succeeding on an internet course is stay ahead of the schedule. So if you get the if you're logging in on January 19th, like a good student, like you should be on the first day, if you get it done today, then you'll have access to Unit 1. You could begin Week 2's content. Highly suggest doing it. Every week there'll be a discussion. Not every week, but generally every week. So make sure you complete those. There are no makeups for that, so make sure you understand what the deadlines are. If you miss it, there's no way of making up the points either. Keep in mind, though, it's 10% collectively. It's so 1 or 2 won't make or break you. So yeah, there'll be probably maybe 12 discussions. So throughout the semester, again, 1 or 2 is not going to be too big of a deal, given that all total, that's 10% of your grade. So keep that in mind. Same with the lecture assignments. I'll talk about those in detail in just a little bit. But yeah, 1 or 2 won't make or break you. Collectively, they're 20% of your grade. Unit quizzes, same thing. There's 4 units. Collectively, it's 10% of your grade. Unit essay exams, I'll talk about that in detail a little bit, but collectively, it's 30% of your grade. And then there's a midterm and a final exam, 10 and 20% of your grade. So keep that in mind. Nothing in here is going to make or break you, right? Nothing is worth 40% or 50% or 80% of your grade. So do the best you can, and keep in mind that one assignment won't destroy your chances of grading. I won't go into detail with the midterm and the final exam, but do click these links and print them out, because there will be some questions on the orientation exam for you to go over. In a couple of weeks, I'll release a video on the expectations of the midterm, and then you'll understand after that what the final exam will entail, because it'll be the same guidelines. All right, standard deviation for the course. If you're a veteran, please get a hold of these people promptly. They're there to assist you. So yeah, if that's a resource that you need, please use that resource. From what I hear from students that have used that resource, they are incredibly helpful. Okay, let's see. Plagiarism. Don't do it. If you do it, you will receive a failing grade for the semester. It doesn't matter how small the infraction is. Please don't do it. If you're unfamiliar with what plagiarism is, click those links and take a look at it to educate yourself on what plagiarism is. Basically, don't copy and paste from the internet. If you are going to quote, you want to use quotations, and you want a reference. You don't want to go to any other information in this course. All the information is provided to you in Blackboard. You don't have to buy a textbook, but I provide you with all the information. There's no need to go to Wikipedia. There is no need to go to a history blog or whatever the case you might find anywhere. Don't do it. If you do it, you probably will be accused of plagiarism and receive a failing grade for the semester. So just do your own work, use your own brilliant mind, and you'll be fine in this course. Distance education. If you have technical problems, contact them. They'll be very helpful. I might be able to answer your questions, your technical questions. You've tried to click something, it doesn't work. But they are employed here to help with that specifically. So you can email them, you can call them, you can online chat with them. So I recommend doing that if you have technical problems. I would put that phone number in your cell phone right now. So if you're out somewhere and you have problems, you can get a hold of them promptly. Okay, lecture. Please read through this. I'm going to go through this in the next video, point by point, but go ahead and read through all of this so you're familiar with everything. And also, I would copy and paste and put this into a Word document of some sort, the schedule, right? And make sure you really understand what the schedule is, what the deadlines are, because there are no makeups. There are some assignments where you can make up the points, but you cannot resubmit or submit something past its deadline. I'll talk more about that later in the next video, which you'll want to look at down below. So I'm going to try to do this in 2 videos, no more than 10 minutes apiece. We'll see if that happens. Do email me at robertkennedyhistoryteacher@gmail.com if you have any questions. Make sure you've signed up for Selly. Do that promptly, and make sure that you have downloaded the Lockdown browser. Take care.